All right, good morning. We have cardio strength today. 30 seconds of a strength move, followed by 30 seconds of a cardio move, which today I'm using my step, but you don't have to use a step. I'll give you options for everything. We're gonna work the whole body. I'm gonna put my fitness tracker on high intensity interval training because that's kind of what it is. Each pairing we repeat 3 times. So if you want to look at this as more strength, you can go a little heavier if you like. Let's get nice and warm. So we're going to take a deep breath up. Exhale, do it again. Open it up. As you exhale, open that chest. Keep going. I just want to make sure my step is set up okay. Okay. Good. Again. Keep going with that deep breath. Just move back my mat a little bit. I never know if my step is in the right spot. All right, let's do a little cat-cow. So we're gonna round and open. Good, couple more. And last one, good. And then we're gonna go side bend and squat. Good, good, good. Just kind of working into those heels on that squat. Good, nice big side bend there. Good. Good. One more. Good. And we're going to go hip hinge. We're going to take the fingertips at the temples, hip hinge, and then we're going to do a little cross-body knee crunch. So hinge. Once you come up, little twist there. Warm up that core, hips, hip flexors. Good. But you can take it really nice and slow. Take your time with it. Good. Opening up those hamstrings. Let's do one more each side. Good. Last one. Good. All right. We're going to go nice and wide, and we're going to tap the bench. So we're just going to bend the knees, and we're just pushing the hip back. Good. Good. Just pull that elbow back. Good. You can pause and stretch a little bit more if you want, or you can take it a little quicker. It's up to you. Good. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're going to fold over both legs. Put your hands on the step. Just kind of let everything go here. Good. And then we're going to bring our right hand in front of the step and then just take that left arm up. Now, if you want more hamstring, you can bring that chest down. But if you want more, just to keep it open, keep your chest up a little bit. Go to the other side. Get that nice rotation. Bring it down. It's kind of nice if you go from deeper hamstring to not as much hamstring. That kind of feels good. Let's do the other side. Good. So you can kind of hinge a little more and unhinge. So I'm bending the elbow that's on top of the step. And let's do one more on the other side, open. Again, it's your option whether you want to hold this or move back and forth. Good. Good, let's go back into a nice little plank. Good, if you don't want to be on your hands, you can be on your elbows. Sink into that plank. Hold it there, abs are tight. I'm on my elbows. Good. Roll to those big toes. Just hold that plank. Good. Really tap into your glutes, your core. Reach to the crown of the head. Roll to those big toes so you're really over those shoulders. Bring it down to your knees. Sit back into a child's pose. Good. Round the back. Good. Come into a plank and then walk it in. And stand. Good. We're just going to get a little heart rate in. So if you don't have a step, you can do an alternating knee on the floor. But we're going to go to knees up, corner to corner. Good. Now you can go faster than me or slower. Make sure that whole foot hits the bench. Good. I'm I'm gonna go right into a hamstring curl right here. Good. Good, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna go to a side leg lift. So this is a fast beats per minute, so you can go a little slower. We're still warming up. Good. And then take that leg back. So I'm gonna circle the arms. Good. Open the chest. 2 more. March on the floor. Good. Take it out wide. Squat down and up. Hopefully that heart rate's going up. 4 more. Good. 2 more. Good. Take a nice big deep breath up and get a drink of water, and we're gonna get going. Have all your dumbbells ready. All right. I'm gonna slow the music down a notch or 2. Okay. So you remember, you're gonna go at your own pace for the cardio and the strength for that matter. So you might wanna go a little bit slower if you have really heavy weights. All right. Get all your weights, put them around your step, but you want to have room around your step for the cardio. All right. All right, so each move is 30 seconds. So the first move is going to be a squat press. So I'm going to use the step on this one. So I'm going to have 1 weight or 2. So we're going to side squat, press, squat, press. So if you don't have a step, you can do this stepping to the side, okay? So it's just a squat and a press. I'm going to use 1 weight to start because we're going to be repeating this 3 times. So I'm going to use a 12-pound weight. Okay, we ready? All right. So weight at your chest. Let's step off. Doesn't matter what leg you start on. 30 seconds. Here we go. Good. Nice little squat press. Feels so good. Working those legs, working your shoulders a little bit. Good. 15 seconds to go. Good, use those legs. Push that weight overhead. Use your core. Last 1. All right, put that weight down. All right. We're gonna do that same thing from the top with a squat over the bench. So we're gonna squat and jump to the other side. If you don't wanna jump, you can just step side to side, but a little quicker for the cardio. I'm gonna jump it down, take 1 leg off. Ready? Jump it over. So it's basically the same thing we did with a weight, but now we're just doing the cardio move to match. You can tap the bench. You can reach it up. The most important thing is really finding that good squat. So load, explode. If you don't want to jump, you're doing the same thing. It's going to get the heart rate up. Woo. And last one. Woo. All right, we go back to the squat press. I'm going to take 2 weights this time. I'll show it from this angle. So 2 weights, you would just rack them up. Ready? Here we go. Find a pace that works for you. This really does get the heart rate up. Maybe you find a little more depth. in that squat. Good. Last one. Woo. Put them down. We're going to repeat that cardio move. Remember, you can do it low impact or high impact. If you're doing low, use the arms a little more. Ready? All right, I'm going to come down. It's an uneven squat, pushing into both heels. Go. You can also pulse it down. That's a nice variation. Getting that heart rate up. Woo. Come on, you got it. 10 more seconds. I like that pulse. Good. Last one. Woo. All right, squat press. So if you want to use heavier, you can use the same. I'm going to use the same weights I had. No, I'm going to go a little heavier. Whew. So I started out with 112, then I went to 210s. Now I have 212s. All right. Whew. Ready? Rack them up. And here we go. So I'm going to wait till I come up on the step to thrust up. You can also come up from your squat and thrust up. It's a little harder. Come on, you only have 10 more seconds. Don't let the weights drag you down. Stay with that chest up. Whew. Come on, you got one more. And bring it in. It's starting to feel like a strength workout when we do it 3 times, right? All right. Recover. Last time. Squat up and over. You can pulse, you can step, you can jump. Ready? Bring it down and go. Now I'm going to try to go a little quicker, but I'm going to keep my arms down. Notice I'm here, not here. So push into both heels. Woo. So remember, it's a squat-based move. If you want to make it harder, bring those arms up. Woo. Load, explode. Come on, you're almost there. 5 seconds. Sit back. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, get a drink. Wipe down your sit face. It's a little sweaty. All right. All right. This one, we're going to be at the end of our step. And it's going to be a front raise with a leg lift. So we're going to go down to the front. So you're only coming up to shoulder height, and that weight comes kind of between the legs. So I'm going to go pretty light here. I would go 8 or 10, but you can go heavier. All right. 30 seconds. So we're going to take this leg off. So here we go, squat. It's almost like a little swing, but you want to control it. Another squat move, but you're getting a little outer thigh. Only going up to shoulder height. Woo. Come on, lift that leg. Woo. Uneven squat. Side leg lift. Couple more. Last one. Woo. All right. Woo. All right. Power knees. So they're going to be, it's a little jump. If you don't like that, you're going to do a knee slam, which is more low impact. The jump is not a big jump, but it's more of a syncopated movement. Gets the core and the hip a little more. Right. Ready? Here we go. I'm not going to the beat, and I'm really driving that knee up. Come on. Do this on the floor if you don't have a set. Come on, power arms, power knee. Woo. Good for your balance. You're pausing with your weight on one leg. Woo. Come on, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, other side. Get the same weight. Squat, side leg, swing. Woo. Weight in that outside hand. We can start on top. Here we go. Squat. Lift that leg. Find that pause at the top. You can have this arm out, wherever it seems good for you, for your balance. Don't cut the squat too short. Keep going. Make sure you're squatting. It's almost like a little sumo squat. Outer thigh, front of the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Power knees again. If you want to mix it up, you can do a power side leg. That'll match what we were doing for that front raise. Ready? I'm going to do that. And I'm going to bring my arms to the side. Here we go. Lift that leg. Pause, hold foot on the bench. Good. Remember, you can be here, step, side leg. We all wind up in the same place, okay? If you don't like that little jump. Very dramatic. You don't have to lift it high. Good. Chest open, 2 more. And release it. Good. Whew. All right. Now, if you don't have a bench, you're going to just go squat, swing, change in the middle. If you have a bench, you're going to do that same thing on the bench. All right. So no side leg here. Just a squat, swing. So I'm going to have the weight in my right hand, and I'm going to swing when both feet come on top. No jumping. This is your strength. Here we go. So you're changing the hand at the top, right at chest height. Come on. Woo. I like that opposite hand out. Arm is straight. Now you can pause. That makes it a little harder, actually. If you pause, it works the chest a little more. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Woo. We're going to go off the bench for this one. We're going to go Heisman's. All right. So we're going to be behind the bench. 1, 2 knee, 1, 2 knee. And find that little pause. 30 seconds and you get a break. Ready? Bring that inside knee up and go. Come on. That knee up. Woo. Core and cardio. If you want, you can bring the arms up. Come on. Woo. Only have to do it one more time. Come on. Come on. 5 seconds. Last one. Woo. Get a drink. Wipe it down. Fans are going on. I see your fan on. Woo. All right. So we got a little shoulders, legs. All right. Woo. All right, we're gonna be on our bench for this one. Chest fly to a pullover. So I'm gonna go 12s here. If you want to, you can be in a plank and do a push-up row. Okay, push-up renegade row if you want to be in a plank. Let me show that one. So I'm in a plank on my dumbbells. So you can push up, go to a plank row, okay? But I love this one. You can go a little slower. Remember, we're doing it 3 times. Okay, so you can always put that push-up row in, maybe in the middle or end. All right. I'm gonna have my feet down, either on the floor or on the bench, wherever you're comfortable. Head is down, so it looks like this. Chest fly, weights together for your pullover. This is not a quick move by any means. So make sure you line up the weights, okay, for that pullover. And you're just turning into each other. You only have 30 seconds. All right, ready? Here we go. So having this step is really nice on a pullover and a chest fly because you get a little greater range of motion. You're gonna feel your core. You have to be kind of in your core. You don't want your back to come out of that neutral position. So you don't want to arch on purpose. Feel them chest, feel them back. Last one. Bring those weights in, roll it up. Whew. All right. Well, we have burpees. All right. We're going to use the step. Now, if you don't have a step, you can have your hands on dumbbells, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine it with a football run. So I'm gonna have my hands on the bench, burpee back, and then I'm gonna up, up, down, down 1 time. Keep it low impact and keep that cardio up. All right, ready? Hands on the step, bend those knees. Here we go. And I'm alternating what foot does the up, up, down, down. I like this one because you come up, use your core, and you come down for that squat and burpee. Come on. Up. You really want to lift up. Come on. Woo. Come on. Fast feet. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Round 2. I am putting a mat, or you can put a mat or a towel on that bench. All right. Chest fly to a pullover or push-up row. Ooh. All right. Ready? Abs are tight. Here we go. Moving really slow. These 12s feel heavy for the pullover, but in a good way. Keep a slight bend in the elbow here. Chest, lats in the back. Whew. Keep going, up 5 seconds. Think about your chest pulling the weights in, not your hands. You get more out of it. Last one. And bring it in. Ooh. All right. All right, back to the burpee. Remember, if you don't like burpees, you can do a squat to a lunge or your favorite cardio move. All right. Ready? Woo. Set. Go. So we're going to burpee, come up, and then I'm going to run with the other foot. Make sure you keep your hands under your shoulders for the burpee. Woo. Getting a lot of core and inner thigh on that little uneven football run. Come on. Woo. Come on. Lift up that chest. Get that level change. Use your core. Last one. Woo. Woo. Round 3. So think about your weights, whether you want to go heavier. I feel good with these 12s. That's about what I would use on a chest fly and a pullover. Whew. Remember, you can have your feet on the floor. I just prefer my feet on the bench. I feel a little bit more neutral there. All right, ready? And go. Remember, think chest, think back. I'm only probably getting maybe 3 or 4 sets in total. But if you had, lighter weights, you may get more. That's okay. As long as you're moving with control and you're moving with a lot of mind-body connection, especially for your core, not arching your back. Ooh, I love doing a chest fly on a bench and a pullover. You kind of get a little bit more range of motion. 4, 3, finish your last one, and come up. Whew. If it's hard to finish, you know you have the right weight. All right, so either a burpee on dumbbells or on your step. Whew. Just gonna get a sip of water. How we doing? One more round on the cardio. All right, same thing, alternating that football run. Here we go. Go. Now, if you wanted to do a drop squat, so you see how I just changed that? You could do that in place of the football run. If that's too much, just do this. I like to mix things up a little bit. Challenge yourself. Whew. A little harder to do that drop squat on the bench. Last one. Whew. Time. Whew. These are going fast. Whew. All right. How we doing? Good, good. Ooh. All right. Oh, this is a good one. Queen and press. Yay. All right, I'm gonna straddle the bench and I'm gonna put the weight right here. We're only going with the right arm. It's gonna look like this. I'm just straddling the bench to get a little more inner thigh. I'm gonna pick up the weight, snatch it, put it down, pick it up. So I'm putting it on the floor and then picking it up. I'll show you again from the side. Hi, Jenny. And I'm tapping. You can release it or not. What you don't want to do is stop too much. It's kind of like a snatch. So you want to make sure you can control the weight. It's more of like a hip dominant core move than a shoulder move. Just the right. All right, ready? Whew, I don't know if I'm ready. Here we go. It's a core move, very functional, and I like doing this one-sided. So just in your right hand or left if you're starting on the left. I'm tapping the weight down, and then I'm snatching it. Push into those heels, squat to get the weight. So when I get the weight down, I'm here, not here. Okay? My chest is up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Nice job. All right, we're coming to the back of the bench. Up jack, down jack. I'm gonna use my right. I know this is my right. It's probably your left. Doesn't really matter. So whatever you snatched with, you're gonna lead with that leg. You can also do jumping jacks on the floor. Whew. Ready? Right foot. Up, jack. 30 seconds. Not going to the beat. If you don't like jumping, tap. Up, tap, down, tap. Just use your arms. Very nice way to get in some jumping jacks. Woo. You're going up and down that bench, which is harder. Woo. Good. Come on, almost there. And last one. Woo. All right. We're gonna go left arm, and we'll repeat that cardio. Woo. So I just like straddling the bench. I feel like it's a little hard on my inner thighs, but the weight's on the floor. Whew. Ready? And begin. Left arm. You know, the nice thing about the step is if you couldn't get your weight to the floor, put it on the step. So you can do this. That's going to be less on your legs. Come on. I know this is a little cardio move as well. Come on. 5 seconds. Snatch it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. I'm gonna go up jack, down jack, leading with the left side. Jenny is out like a light. Ooh. All right. Here we go. Go when you're ready. Up, jack. Leading with the left, going up, and then down. Okay, up. More important to get those arms up. Get that heart rate up. Come on. You can also do jacks on the floor. Step up with your whole foot. Woo. Can we pick up the pace? Come on. Woo. Come on. Pick it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. We're going to alternate the clean and snatch. Woo. And then we're going to alternate the up jack, down jack. Getting the overload. All right. Straddle that bench. Put that weight right where you want it, either on the bench or off the bench. So remember, this is a lot of squatting. It's like a sumo squat. Ooh. Alternate. Ready? Go. So you have to actually put it on the floor. Come on. Big exhale. Come on, use your body. Push into your heels. Come on. Squat deep. Deeper than you need to if you want. Ooh. Come on, snatch it. Work that core. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right. We're gonna go up jack, down jack with the right, and then up jack, down jack with the left. No surprise there. Ready? Woo. Here we go. Up. Now lead with the left. A little more thinking. I'm not going to call it because I want you to go up with one, down with the same, and then go up with the other. Little brain work there. Brain work is good at any age. And if you mess up, no big deal. Come on. Can we pick up the pace? Come on. Hold it up. Power to step up. Come on. Last one. Woo. And time. Woo. All right. 2 more circuits. That's it. Whew. Looking for about a 45-minute workout. All right. Whew. We have an Arnold press in a seated position. You're going to get a little bicep. You can do this on the floor too. So if I was on the floor, I would have my heels down, or they can be up. And you're going to go Arnold press. You can go single arm or double. These are hard because you're going to be working your core too. I'm going very conservative here. I'm going with 10s. And I may alternate. Remember, we are going to do this 3 times. So you can change, go singles, you can go both, you can go single, single, double. Okay? You sit back. Whew. 30 seconds. All right. So I'm going to lean back. Here we go. So there you are. Just in this lean back position, you're going to work your core. You should be feeling it. I want you to be careful of your back. If you're here and it's just not feeling good, you know, maybe do it for a few reps. That's what I'm going to do. But you want to be in that little C curve in your lower back. Keep those elbows off the body. Think about those biceps. 5 seconds. All the way up. Straighten those elbows. Last one. Woo. All right. Put the weights down. Come on up. We're going to go knee drive. I love these. 1 foot on the bench. I'm going to have my right foot on the bench. And I'm going to reach down and I'm going to bound up. If you are not on the bench, you can be, or if you have a bench and you like this better, you can tap knee bound here. It's more of like a lunge, okay? When we have the step, I have 1 foot to the side. Whew. You don't have to jump either. All right, take that uneven squat. My foot is close to the bench. It's not way out here. All right, we're gonna twist. This is the important part. Twist your pinky finger to your pinky toe. I want you to rotate and I want you to bend both knees. Ready? Here we go. Here it is. I'm gonna go here, here. That's without a jump. Getting that level change, twist. So I'm reaching to the step. Woo. Drive the knee up. Drive the knee up. Working the leg on the step as that knee comes up. Come on. Looking good. Woo, 5 seconds. Less than 5. Keep your back straight. Last one. Woo. Oh. Back to that Arnold. Now, if the Arnold press really bothered you seated, you can do it standing. Woo. Or kneeling. I'm staying with my 10s. Because they felt really good. Whew. Find that C shape. Your weights are here. Again, you can go 1 arm, okay, at a time or both. Whew. This is your strength move and core. Bring it in. Shoulders down the back. Here we go. I always like to start off with single. See how I feel. And maybe a double. But you don't want your double to be with poor form. Whew. So maybe you go a few here. Whew. Come on. Less than 10 seconds left. Come on. Ooh, my hips, my hip flexors. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Good job. We're going to go knee drive on the other side. I really like these triplet sets because you really feel like you can get some good strength in. Okay. So you'll be able to see maybe better on this side. When you reach down, I'm not rounded. I want to go into a deep squat, the deepest I can get. Okay? Both heels down. Ready? And go. Now you can be here, okay? I like a big exhale. Exhale. You want to jump? Jump in. But rotate. Get that rotation. Go to the step or your pinky toe. Whew. That leg that's on top should be on fire. Come on. Almost there. Come on, get it. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Legs on fire. Back down for that little Arnold press. Now I'm gonna go heavier in weight, but I'm gonna just go singles. I doubt I'm gonna do a double. So you're getting a little bit of biceps here, shoulders. Whew. All right, again, you can do this on the floor. Find your position, ready, and go. You'll find you're gonna work your core no matter what. Really brace that core. Oh, there's a double. Sometimes I surprise myself. Whew. Think about bicep, shoulder. Ooh. I'm gonna try to go to a few with the legs up. Your core has to work harder so you don't fall off the bench. Last one, elbow in front of the body, not on it. Last one. Whew. Good job. All right, put the weights down. Whew. All right. Oh. We're gonna do side taps. So you're gonna be on the bench. This is gonna equally get the glutes, but I'm gonna have you tap down if you can. You're nice and warm, so it's gonna look like this. So the heel on top is down. The heel off the step is up. It's like a side lunge. You can do it on the floor too. We did these the other day. Whew. Ready? Go. Keep your eye on your step. Make sure you're not rounding. Your legs bring you to the step. If you need more cardio, you can do this, but your toe taps down, okay? I like these. I feel like I go quicker. Just the toe. Not too much weight on it. 5 seconds. Push into the heel. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Get a drink. Final pairing. Oh, well, we're going to the bench. Hi, Jenny. Make sure that heart rate comes down before you bring it all the way down. How we doing? Oh, I'm dying. I don't know whether it's midday or what. Hopefully you're feeling it too. I think it's the third set. Honestly, I'm like a third set. All right. We have a skull crusher with a bicycle. This is probably my favorite move. I'm going to show you what it looks like without the weight. So your head is down. So you're going to take both arms down and up while you draw one knee in, one leg extends. If you don't like that, you can just keep your feet down and maybe lift one leg to tabletop, okay? You're still gonna be working your core. All right, ready? It's not any faster because we're doing the bicycle. So I don't want you to think you have to go crazy fast. Whew. I'm gonna start with 8s and then I'm gonna go to 10s because we're gonna be doing this 3 times. Whew. All right. Ready? Head down, arms up. So start with your skull crusher and then kind of get into sync. What I see happen sometimes on this one in class is that the elbow, like we lose the skull crusher. So if that's happening to you, keep your feet down and just do a skull crusher and then maybe bring an alternating knee up, okay? Because the most important thing is the skull crusher. I mean, it's important with the abs, we're adding it, but I want to get the most out of this strength move. Last one. Whew. All right. Whew. All right, give you a couple options on this one. You're gonna hip lift and lower, okay? Hip lift, maybe a single leg lower, okay? Or hip lift, roll up, stand or jump. And then you have to kind of eyeball where the step is. And you can hip lift. You can take your hands behind you. I like my hands behind my head. I just want to lift the hips with control. All right, ready? Whew. Abs are tight. Here we go. Hip lift. I'm gonna jump. Now, this is an instance where if you have a higher step, it's gonna make it easier for you. Whew. Again, if you don't wanna do that, you can just do maybe a hip lift to a leg lower. You're still gonna get your heart rate up, but you wanna make sure you're not just flailing the legs up. You wanna make sure you're lifting those hips with control. Last one. Woo. Time. Woo. I think I got a bonus one in there. All right, we're going skull crusher again. I'm gonna go to 10. So that's what I normally use for skull crushers. So I'm gonna try it. Whew. Head down, weights up. 30 seconds. Get those legs up. Here we go. Kind of you find your rhythm on this one. You can lower your leg, okay? Make it a little harder. Make sure you look at your elbows. Make sure they're over your shoulders. Maybe a little further back. If you have light weights, you're not feeling it, or if you have one weight. Keep going. Last one. Holy core. Holy core. Ah. All right. Ah. Ready for that hip lift? Or a hip lift to leg lower. Just make sure you're really tight in your core. You want control on this one. Oh, my move ring is closed. Thank you, Apple. That's always a good sign. Here we go. Go. Now, if you don't want to stand, you can maybe tuck. That's another option. Forgot to show. You can jump. You don't have to jump, though. Even just standing is going to help your range of motion, your mobility. Oh, this is a very lower ab focused move with the hip lift and with the roll back. Whew. Come on, 5 seconds. Can you get one more in? Oh. Woo. Time. We're gonna come down for that last round of skull crushers. I'm gonna change the last move we do. If you wanna keep going with that one, you can. I'm gonna change it to a hip lift with a twist. I like it. Ready? Oh. Everything comes up. Abs are tight. This is one that you can easily do on the floor. Ready? Begin. I'm trying to lower my leg a little bit to challenge my lower abs. If I lower it too much and I arch my back or I feel pressure, I'm just going to lift it up again. Ooh, keep going. Almost there. Ooh, these go fast. One more. All the way up. Oh, bring it in. Ooh. All right. So for this one, since we are going to be cooling it down, I'm going to go hip lift to bicycle. Okay? It's a little hip lift. Ooh, my head's going to be up the whole time too. I'm going to keep my head up. All right, ready? So I'm going to hip lift, twisting bicycle. Now you can do this with bent knees, so if you wanted to, you could do hip lift, bicycle, hip lift, bicycle. Whew. It's not a big movement. We're just looking to get those hips up, and make sure you use your lower abdominals to get the hips up. You don't want to just do this, okay? I don't care if you just even tighten your core. Pretty small. Whew. Last one. Whew. Hug those knees in. Whew. Here's a move you can do to practice your hip lift. You can cross your ankles, lift your head up, and just do a crunch like this, nice and slow, okay? Or you can work on quick lifts here, but I'm not using my legs to get up. So that's a good way if you want to practice those. I'm just looking to contract. Good. All right, just wanted to show that. That's a tough one. Whew. All right, let's stay here. Take one foot on the bench and cross one leg over for your figure four. Whew. If you want to thread those hands through, you can. Excellent job today. Whew. I'm going to scooch down. My head is off the bench. Whew. So really feel that nice stretch. Relax your shoulders. Take some nice big breaths in and out. All right. Whew. And put your foot down either on the bench or floor, and then take this leg up. Stretch that hamstring. Whew. You can also point and flex this foot. That nice stretch in that hamstring. Whew. And bend it in. Bring that leg down, either to the bench or floor. Cross the other leg over. Make sure that foot is above the knee. You can stay here if that's enough for you, or thread your hands through and apply a little pressure. Again, you can take this foot, rotate it around. Good job today. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Good. And then bring that right foot down, or whatever foot was there, and take that opposite hamstring stretch. You can bring your head up if you like here. I love this song. It's a fun one. All right, so really take your time with that stretch. If you need to come out of it and go back into it, if it's too intense, you can do that. Whew. Hug both knees in. I'm just going to circle those knees around. I have my ankles crossed. And then circle the other way. Feels so good on my low back. And hopefully on your low back. Whew. All right. Uncross the legs. Lift your head up and roll yourself up. Good. All right. From here, we're just going to take a little twist. So one leg is just going to cross, and then you're going to bring that knee across and just twist. I like to lift and then rotate so that you're not slouching. You really want to lift up and rotate. Other side. Whew. So really pull that knee in just a little bit. You can do this on the floor too. Lift and then rotate. Almost like you're trying to bring that chest to face the side. Gives you a nice stretch to that outer thigh. And release it. Come on up and stand up. See if you can just kind of get up without having your hands on the bench. Good. And I'm just going to stretch out the shoulders a little bit here. Whew. Other side. We definitely need to stretch the triceps. Whew. So take one arm up. Stretch that tricep. Ooh, it's like a graveyard of weights. Other side. Whew. Take a nice big deep breath. Exhale, let everything go. Fold over your legs. Shake it heavy, roll it up. Take a nice big deep breath. Bring all that good energy in. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you drink some water. Definitely have some protein if you need it, depending on what time of day this is for you. But I'm ready for lunch. So have a great day. Let me know what you thought of that. I hope you enjoyed that format, and I'll see you next time.